all these days for this trim. It's all starting to run together.
The handles for the gate.
In California for the summer. And like, did I need an excuse for that? Absolutely not. Oh, I don't think I'm ever gonna finish this project.
I live here. This is my second home. I can tell you where everything is. Look at that. That is rude.
It's the only way to go. I've been waiting for the fallout in the middle of the night. In this dynamite castle, you and me will be alright.
Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday. It is day 5. Is it 5? 4 or 5? It starts to blur. I think it's day 5 of working on the living room trim. I didn't know that the project as a whole would take such a toll on my upper body. It has been a major upper body workout. Well, right about here, my shoulders burn. Not only have I had to cut and put up the trim, I had to sand the old trim, the old wainscoting. Then I had to put up the trim. Around the windows, I had to cut all of the drywall so that the trim would fit, because we're trying to make old materials and new materials like coexist together. So there's a little bit of finagling that has to be done. Then I didn't like how the trim looked without it being conditioned, which is why I tested it, but I thought I could get away with it because it would make the stain actually darker. That was a hard no because it looked too splotchy. So I immediately abandoned that. I sanded, cut the sheetrock, went around the entire room and conditioned everything. Now with the stage that I'm at is I'm on the first coat of the orangier stain. I'm around this side of the room, this side of the living room, to the window. I've done this side, and then I'm to that window right there. I woke up this morning in so much pain. I was like, I'm gonna get up early, I'm gonna tackle it, like just put on my work clothes, no makeup. I took a bath last night, I'm ready to go. And I went to get up to move and go make coffee, and I was like, oh! Because I stayed up until like midnight last night, conditioning it all. I did some of the window, but I was getting like really hungry. I was like a little shaky. So I was like, okay, let me meal prep like spinach with cherry tomatoes, quarter of an apple. I'm making some chicken, and I'm going to roast some broccoli so that I have meals for today and then 2 more days. Tiding me over, I'm eating an apple. I hope you guys' day is going great. Kinsley got a haircut. You're so cute, but your hair is so short. We're gonna be in LA for the summer. Something about Maltipoos is their hair grows and grows and grows. It doesn't stop naturally, you know, like it'll get longer and longer and longer. Well, Kinsley's hair is like cotton, literally cotton. And it mats and knots, and she hates to have her hair brushed. The longer her hair is, the more it will mat. She doesn't like me to brush it. She bites me. And she had a lot of knots like on her butt from like on the top part of her butt and the back legs, because when she got into the garden in LA, she got all muddy. I had to rinse her off and her hair just matted up. So when I took her to her spa day, I was like, you need to go short. Just cut all of the knots out, go super short so we can last her into the summer, and I can just bathe her. Like every 3 weeks, I'll give her a bath. So she's very short. He said I went shorter than I wanted to, because she did have those knots, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's fine. She kind of just needed a fresh start, you know what I mean? Like, she seems a little naked. You look a little naked. You get to see like her actual like size. She's so small. Anyways, I'm making some chicken. It's about done. And then I'm gonna eat and tackle it again. We have to run to the hardware store because I underestimated the amount of stain that I was going to need. Also some trim pieces, because there's some trimming that needs to happen on all of the kind of like window stops, door stops, shoe molding, all of that type of stuff. Chicken. So I used to get really disappointed in myself when I wouldn't make a Sunday deadline with a renovation video. I was definitely burning myself out because I didn't even know how I was accomplishing these projects in a week. And it's like, MaCenna, like, I'm not a machine, I'm a human. And it took me a while to kind of figure that out and like give myself a little bit of grace. It started to make me hate the work. It made me hate my projects because I was trying to like force myself to finish everything in time. And then I would stay up all night editing the video to get it live, and it was a really, really unhealthy cycle. And it would start all over again the next week, and I would kill myself working on a project physically for a week, trying to be creative and all of that, and then stay up all night, edit the video, get it live, start over. And it was toxic. It wasn't good for me. I told myself last year actually that I was not going to do that anymore, that I was actually going to give myself grace. I realized that I'm not a machine. I can't produce like that. And I would rather do a great job in the renovation and with my videos than try and meet this unrealistic deadline that I have for my content. And so that's why sometimes, you know, I'll need a couple more days, and that's okay. And I keep telling myself that that's okay. And so like today, like I had every intention on getting the video. I planned for a video to go live on Sunday, but this is day 5 and I'm not done, to a point where I feel like I've made some meaningful progress. But I have done a lot, but not enough. You know, like I want to get the trim completely finished, all the pieces up, really get to see it, to show you the before and after. It's hard not to get down on myself when I do that, but I know that it's better in the long run for sure. Oh, Mom. Mom's working on a new art collection. She's making some things for me. Hi guys, welcome back. It's the next day. All these days for this trim, I've been doing the same thing like every day. It's all starting to run together. I'm on the home stretch of all the stain. It'll be finished within the next few hours. And then I want to take some pretty pictures, install some hardware, and the video will be live. So if you haven't, by the time you're seeing this, the video is already live. Kinsley's very excited. It does make the living room look like that much more put together and gives it a different vibe. I can't wait to have like the Roman shades for window treatments, and then the 2 chairs that we're gonna recover. I just have to get the fabric from LA when I'm back. And then art on the wall. It's going to like make the space come together. She agrees. Kinsley, it's gonna make the space come together really, really well. Drinking a smoothie. Technically this is like supposed to be breakfast, but it's now almost noon. I just really spend the mornings just like getting my videos live. So I have a vlog exporting right now. I'm gonna get ready. We have things to do. This video that I'm working on right now is going live Wednesday, and I already have all the material to finish out the fireplace wall for Sunday's video. So there's gonna be 2 main channel videos this week and 2 vlogs. Next project, after I do this living room thing, I'm gonna wait until I have the shades and also the chairs, and we'll do a little more decorating things after summer because I think it's gonna take a few weeks for the chairs to be done, and I don't have the fabric yet. A few weeks for the curtains to be made, which I'm gonna measure for today. That'll be a back to the cottage after summer type video because it's already getting so hot. And like I've mentioned in the other vlogs, we have 2 weddings coming up, one in June and one in July. So it just really made sense for me to be in California for the summer. And like, did I need an excuse for that? Absolutely not. Did I need more of a reason to want to be in California? No, I'm just ready to really live there like it's, you know, my home again. And I'm just really, really excited. So I'll be back there in about a week and a half. For now, we have work to do. So I'm gonna get ready really fast. Pause. Mom came. Someone rang my doorbell. I was like, who's here? I'm such a millennial in that way. I'm like hiding. Like, who's here? Mom's here. I got a package and now I got another Amazon package. I ordered a few things for the gate outside and a tool for the podcast because I've been struggling with my audio lately. You want to see what I got? Yeah. I always have problems connecting two mics.
I'm usually playing with Kinsley.
Yeah.
I'm doing the important work.
It's basically like a recorder that the mics can plug into.
Oh, look at this.
It can record as well by itself, but I can also plug in my two mics. So I'm hoping that this really works because I need a solution. Yeah. Because I struggle with it every time, and then I get frustrated right before we start to like record, and then my mindset is like on, is all the equipment working? And
Yeah.
the handles for the gate. I know. I know. I mean, I hope they're pretty.
Oh, look at me jumping right in there. I want one to open. I never open things. I'm going to be first.
Me first.
Oh, I love them. Now I want a gate. That's gorgeous.
That's so pretty.
Here, I'll let y'all see. That's
Those
gorgeous.
are pretty. I've got 4 of them. I
Gorgeous.
had them
That's
painted
beautiful.
that way, but they're like silvery.
Why are they silvery?
They're not supposed to be.
Well, I can fix
thought.
that.
Yeah, will Rub and Buff stay outside?
Well, it's oil
Oh.
based, so it'll stay better than.
I didn't know it was oil
an
based.
acrylic.
Okay, yeah, that's actually really good.
You don't see
we'll-
me have to use baby oil.
Yeah,
and
to get it off.
sandpaper to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I had them painted already
These
so
are
that I
beautiful.
just wouldn't have to deal with it. Yeah,
don't know
these
why
are
they did
like,
silver.
look at all the detail. I picked these.
These are gorgeous.
I got them on Etsy.
These are
I'll link them
beautiful.
because they're really cool.
These are gorgeous.
They feel good too.
Yes. They
Like
fit your hand.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We've been working on the gate. My dad actually did the majority of the work already, and it poured down rain again tonight. As soon as it stops raining long enough, like, because I knew it was going to rain last night, so I wasn't going to work on it yesterday. I'm also working on the trim still, so there's that. But as soon as
I'll take a
I'm
picture
gonna
of them
work
to
on
show
that,
Dad.
paint the gate, show you guys. It'll be another upcoming video for sure. But these are really, really pretty. Like, that's so cool. 2 of them on the front and then 2 of them on the back, like coming and going. You know what I mean?
I got took a picture of it. Look, I took a picture of the. Look at Kinsley. Look at Kinsley there.
That's so cute. Okay, back to what I was doing.
I get caught up in emotions. In my head, I got explosions. Now I'm drinking these mimosas every day. Yeah. Now I'm going to extremes. Every time I get these feelings.
Done. But it's so weird not having my setting spray because I'm so used to like finishing my makeup off with it, and I know I'm not gonna melt outside and stuff. Well, I'm not gonna melt today. I'm not going outside. It's raining. The thunder last night was so insane. Like we were talking about, it was so crazy. I'm gonna change fast and keep working on this trim. It feels so late because it's so dark out, but I don't know, it's not. It's so weird. Remember how I said earlier, like the trim's gonna be done in a matter of hours. I don't think I'm ever gonna finish this project. I went into my insane detail-oriented mode. That usually is what messes me up. All 3 windows are stained. All of this door is all stained multiple times. I have to do some trim work on this door because if you guys remember, these doors were in the house originally. They were in different rooms. This one was glass and this one was paneled, but they were the same door. So I was like, I can use these doors as the double doors here because they're identical, but I needed to pop out the panel. And so I did that. I replaced it with glass and I have the glazing here so it keeps it really sealed. But I need to come back with a trim. This trim here, I can't really find. I could somewhat make it, but that's something that I need to do there. And then I have to go over this side with the russet color. The boards weren't long enough, so I need to kind of do that. That's a whole nother thing. So I'm over here because this is like so important right now. I mean, it is important actually. I'm over here making this seam next to the window like perfect. When you tape next to an edge that you've painted, sometimes the tape pulls the paint up. And I needed to kind of patch the drywall anyways, like close to the windows. So I'm using drywall spackling and caulking the edges so that it's like super like clean and finished, and just, you know, watching a TV show in the process. On camera, it's coming up a little lighter than it is in person. It's drying darker too. I'm hoping that it dries even darker, and if worst case, I will go over it again. Huh? She's like, are you ever gonna be finished? Look at this baby. Are you ever gonna be finished? Lay down on your blanket. Good girl. Yeah, so it starts to pick up some of the paint. You see it on the tape. This is actually not that bad. So that's what I'm working on right now. I just want it to look super finished. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I have to clean up the aftermath that was this project. This is old. This is new. It's still too light. But I don't think I could go over it again without my arms falling off. We're gonna let this just be for now. When it really, really dries, like I'm talking like days, I'm gonna try and go over it again with the russet and see if I can get it darker. Like, I need the wood to accept the stain better. It's just blending at this point. I need it to layer. Hello? What? I think this is good. This is good. So I'm going to start cleaning up the aftermath, and then I can come back with the detail work. Like I can put the little trimmies there, and then I can put the shoe molding along the bottom, and really get this video wrapped up so it can go live tomorrow. Okay, I can officially confirm that I am done staining, but I do have to run and get some more materials for that door and this trim up here. You see that's gap, and I want to get some bolts for these. So we're gonna take a trip. I think I got everything I need, and we'll go eat with mom and dad. Kinsley, stay. I didn't know they were gonna take me to a steakhouse. I'm in my paint clothes. When some family was coming out with pool noodles, and mom goes, reminds me of Romeo. Because when we were moving, I had pool noodles that I bought for a DIY project, and it failed miserably. It didn't stick to it. I was like, should we keep these? And he goes, yeah, we have a pool. Like, he needed these yellow pool noodles. The only reason I let him keep them is because they were yellow and we had the lemon tree. What are you buying? What is this? She said, oh, look, here it is, Captain Jack's. I was like, what is copper fungicide? Oh, it's, wait, what? Low concentrations of copper.
They have a book here too, that if you take a picture of what's wrong with your plant, they used to have a book.
I have an app for that.
Oh, of course you do.
I remember when I had to read a map to get somewhere.
There's weed stop. You need you need the bamboo stop.
I don't think they make it. I don't think anything will stop the bamboo.
You do need to spray your bull thing.
With the pricklies? It stabs me. So I'm going to be working on the gate. So I brought my handles, and I just need some more bit sets. I feel like I either lose them or something. So I'm trying to find the machine screws. Number 8. Now I'm back in the trim aisle. I'm looking for, I need some trim to go on the inside of the window panel in the door, and it can only be ½ an inch. Struggle of my life. Oh wow!
Well, look how pretty that is.
Yeah, I looked at this one when I was here the other day. Look how pretty this is.
Look how long that is.
Oh wow!
Look how pretty this one is.
That's not what we're looking for.
Here, ½ inch.
That's what I've been using.
Oh, you don't want to use
It
that?
doesn't look good. I tried it. It needs to go up.
up?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where you're going.
I live here. This is my second home. I can tell you where everything is. Would you like me to? Are you looking for something
Like when
specific?
we used to go. Like we built so many houses when we used to go. Your dad used to go, where's this? When we walked in the door, where do I get this?
See, this is just coved, and I don't want it like that.
That's an inch though, isn't it?
It's
It's too big. You'd have
too
to.
big. And I don't want quarter round. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3/4. It's perfect though. Ooh, wait. No. Yeah, this way. Up the glass. So this is a half. Mom for the win. I did steer her in the right spot though.
You got it.
I would have gotten there. How much do I need? I didn't really think about that. 2.
It doesn't fit in the buggy though. That's long. You need. How many do you need? I had to go up.
How much will fit in your car? 8. I'll just do 8. What? Who left all their stuff here? Look at that. That is rude. Okay, these are 2 8s. 8. That's 16 feet. I think I'm gonna have to do it a couple times, so I'll just get a couple.
You got it today.
Okay, I am back. I got some more pieces for that corner and then the bottoms. I got the trim. Oh, that would be awesome if it works. I also got some brass screws in varying lengths because I'm not quite sure. I always tend to second guess how deep I need some of the screws. So I usually get like increments. I got an inch and a half, and 3/4 in these brass. I had them painted this color because it wasn't an extra charge, but I don't love the like silver rub and buff on it. So I was thinking since the lock is brass as well, I can have like a brass little detail there. And then they're gonna be bolted through the steel and you'll see. It's very exciting. So I got those, and I also got a pack of drill bits because I can't find any of mine. I don't know how. I organized everything and like couldn't find them when I organized. Like I've lost them throughout the renovation. So I got those, and I came back to a package, but I think I know what it is because it's flat. And I think there's only one thing I ordered from Amazon. Oh yeah, I ordered 2 memory cards specifically for this guy that we are going to use for the podcast. I'm actually trying to record 3 episodes tomorrow. I have 3 really good ideas, and if I'm in like a talkative mood, it's gonna go really well. Mom's gonna come over, we're gonna film one because I have another idea for both of us. So we have some fun episodes coming up soon. But this thing only took 32 gigs, which is not the smallest, but definitely not large in any way. So I'm hoping, keep your fingers crossed with me that this works, because that would just be so epic. Okay, I'm gonna film for a little bit. I need to add some trim pieces, just keep doing some things. So I want this project to be done. I'm really overstayed. You guys, I am tired. I am beat. I can't anymore. I have done enough. I was just like mopping, and I was like, wait, I have to check in with the vlog. I haven't checked in with you guys in a while. I got back and just like went to town tackling the last like finishing touches for all the trim work. I just greatly underestimated how much trim was in this room and how much work it was going to be because I had to go over it so many times. It wasn't like I picked a stain color and I just did it once. You know, it's like I had to condition it and then use 2 different colors and letting it dry in between. It was a lot, and I didn't like, it's like the whole room, like all of this. Like, that's kind of insane. I just didn't anticipate. So I got some materials today that I needed. So what I've done, I need to do this tonight because I want a really pretty shot of this entryway tomorrow. I see how there's like one block that's not stained down there, and it was where the wood was too short. So I kind of had to like piece it together, but it's fine. I'm gonna like put some stainable wood filler in between and you won't be able to see the seam. But I just like love this entryway. Like when I was doing it, I was like, oh, it's gonna look like the kitchen is like framed out. Like it looks like the kitchen is in a frame. It's just so pretty. Oh. So I'm gonna stain those so I can get a really pretty shot in the morning before my renovation video goes live. And then also there's a few more things that I'm gonna do for like the next episode. I'm gonna stain the threshold here the same color as the floor, so it's gonna flow really nicely. I didn't want it the same color as the door. I'm also going to put the trim around this glass. It was just a really tedious process. I have to cut away some of the glazing so that the trim will fit nicely. So I'll do that. And also put some separating pieces in the glass. The rest of the windows in the house are 4 panes. So 2 on top, 2 on bottom. So I want to make these match the rest. So I'm just going to kind of like make a faux seam down the middle. And then all of this trim is done. So I made a lot of progress, and I think I'm pretty good for this video. This video is going to have so much footage already, and the project is pretty much complete, and then I'll put some more things into the next episode. Oh, I'll also have to put like the handle on the door, you know? And then next episode, I'm going to finish out the fireplace, add hardware, overgrout the hearth, you know, do some things to the TV, and I have a lot of things that I'm going to do there. And then maybe we'll decorate a little bit too. I'm not sure yet. So we'll see how that goes. But I was just mopping because I cleaned earlier and then made another mess and I had to clean again. And just like, the sawdust and do you know what I mean? Like all the things that I've been doing in the living room, like gross. So I'm gonna finish mopping. And then I will probably be up all night editing, quite literally. And there's no telling how much footage I have. It's good, but it's also like a lot of work. So I'm gonna be up for a while for sure. And then, yeah, I mean, I hope you guys, by now you guys have already probably seen the video because it's already live. Done. I was already almost finishing. I just had that much more to go. Okay, I'm going to clean the island so that it's all nice when I film in the morning, and then I'm going to stain those 3. And then that's like a wrap for now, for tonight. Well, and then I edit.